Well, how's your week been, man? How things been going? I've been trying to beef up the stream a little bit, which obviously broke things, but hopefully this works a little bit better now. We should even be able to see if I send in a message from Twitch. Let's see if this works. Hey. Yeah, so now Twitch, YouTube chat should show up. Great. Um, Dude, yeah, no, it's been a good week. I actually took some time off from work for the first time in quite a while. Um, Highly recommend it. If anybody's been at the grind, you know how nice it is just to take a breather. I grew up, dude, thank you. Yeah, for the VOD, I think that, okay. It'll be good to just test some things out. I think this will help the VOD just be a little bit more easier to follow, especially since, I don't know, I'm not streaming like every day, all day. The whole point of this is kind of to be more of something you can watch later, but then a hangout for anybody that can make it, you know? So I really appreciate that you're here to make that part easier. Okay. I'm just gonna get into a game real quick, and then I will see. So the goal today is I'm just gonna jump into some Rook matches, and then let's see. Yeah, it makes it so much easier to see where the chat is going and just like who I'm talking to. Okay, I'm gonna play some Rook matches, just get a little bit more gear, and then we'll go into some. We'll just throw it all into a match and probably lose it all, or maybe we'll find great success. We'll see. I'm also bummed that I feel like there's just a little bit more delay in the stream to the messaging, so more things to figure out little by little. Okay, and then once we get into some matches, today we're gonna talk about one of my favorite movies ever, so that'll be fun. Let's just start. Let's just do it. Dermarsh. Hey, dude. D&D is the GOAT. That's awesome that you've got a campaign going. And yeah, Baby Driver, it's like the best movie. I know it's hard for people to have favorite movies, but Baby Driver is 100% my favorite movie ever. I've got a poster of it, you know, in my office, and I'm really excited to just blab about it because I have lots of thoughts. Oh, what? It's super. That was weird to start the match in a crooked building. I was having vertigo for a moment. I was like, am I crazy? Okay. Ooh. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna move. I'm seeing that it's kind of difficult to read the message. I feel like that's why, like, niche movies are just like, I rarely meet people, you know, who are like my favorite movie and then insert generic. I feel like niche movies have that ability to be your favorite just because they like hit very specific chords with people. But no, I was gonna ask for your D&D campaign. What class are you playing? Are you guys just playing traditional D&D? I've been playing a campaign for a long time where I've been a ranger, dragonborn ranger. Okay, I'm just gonna go to this
15 minutes until signal loss.
and go to the chat, edit, and background color, and just add a little bit. Let's see if that does anything. Okay. Anyways, no, thanks for logging into the stream, Noli, and I hope you have fun with your D&D campaign. And if you pop back in, we'll see if I'm still alive. Okay. Hmm. Oh, sick. A noir campaign. That's super fun. Um, yeah, we are. Welcome, Saria. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Saria Karudin. We are talking movies. Um, I'm just kind of getting started. I ran into some technical difficulties right at the beginning, but I'm all set up now. Um, and then Noli was just saying how he's doing a D&D campaign tonight. Um, playing a Skiria. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what I know. People are gonna distract. I distract myself enough, but that's why I'm starting out with Rook, just to kind of warm up. That way the loss doesn't feel as painful. Okay. Yeah. Okay. See, I'm already distracted reading the chat as I run into just toxins. I'll be fine. I wrote down some thoughts of Baby Driver, so this will help me get into the vibe. But Baby Driver is my favorite movie because I am an editor, and it is some of the best editing that I've ever seen in a movie. And it's not like I've seen every movie ever made, right? So there's probably lots of opinions there. I didn't go to film. Well, I tried to get into film school. I feel like I sound like a little, well, not pathetic, but like a little lame because I tried to get into animation. Like I went to college and I tried to get into the animation program and failed. And then I tried to get into the film school, and failed. Okay, okay. Let's just get a little bit of this. Some cores. Nice. Great. I just know there's good stuff around here because usually this is where people come to die. Like Brooks, like myself. Did he see me? He saw me. Ah! I'll be fine. I'll be fine. There's no way they kill me here. Yeah, so long story short, I did not get into the animation program or the film program, and eventually I got into, well... Oh! Oh! Okay, we're friends. We're friends. Did they see me? I don't think they saw me. Okay, we gotta get out of here. We gotta go to someplace a little more chill. Can I hop through here? Nice. Okay. Ooh, we survived. Thank you for the help, Skyria, because I was... Okay, okay. I'm just terrified now. Oh, oh. But, okay. We're doing great. Yes, yes. Appreciation for editing. Thank you.
You have 10 minutes to exfil.
This may be the worst idea for a streaming format possible, like playing Marathon, one of like the most stressful, intense games, but then trying to talk about film. But I also think that might make it like interesting. So go big or go home, I guess. But yeah, long story short, I did not get into any kind of film stuff at school. and they were like, "Hey, you have too many credits. We're gonna like you've got to graduate with like something." And so eventually, I got into, yeah, worst game so far. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna kill this guy. I got this. I got this. Ha! 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 Nice. And so they were like, we have this communications like program. Pretty much, it's like we just let anybody in who, like, has failed everything else. But it was kind of cool because the program just kind of taught you, like, it pretty much was like, hey, you're gonna graduate, so we just got to give you the skills you can to market yourself and like maybe get a job. And so my last year of college was just learning how to make my video editing reel and use that to get work. All of that to say, I do like have a job with video editing, or I'm a freelance video editor, and I do have an appreciation for the art and for film. Hey, Swamped Goop, Anthony Barra, dude, thanks guys for jumping on the stream. Yeah, today we're talking about Baby Driver, and I'm just doing a huge preamble. That's why most of my content is just gonna be me editing, because I can chat and blab and I get sidetracked, and I'm like one of the worst storytellers off the cuff because I go down every tangent imaginable. But oh, interesting. No, I hear that, Swamped, about thank you, Scaria, thank you. I do forget about the Prime. I'm gonna use it right now. Thank you. Okay, wait. I actually need to adjust something. I have my chat in like a weird place on my screen on my monitor, so I need to adjust something real quick so that I can actually like read, because you guys are helping out quite a bit. Okay, okay. Backgrounds, color. Just gonna up that. Okay, hopefully this will make it a little bit easier for me to follow it. Okay. Healed. I'm all healed up. I've got a bag full of stuff. Guns, smokes. I mean, that's some money. It's nothing crazy, but like a little bit more money. I think we'll just go ahead and exfil and call it a day. I don't want to take a screenshot. I want to get out of here. Exit. Okay. That's what I heard, though. I heard that some people like, oh, crap. Let me out. Please let me out. Okay. I've heard that film school, at least where I went, it was very theory based and not a lot of like practicality. And so actually like just going in like when I got out of college, I just was like taking on any kind of editing work I could do, doing stuff for free, just to build my portfolio. And I started finding like paying jobs faster than my friends who went to who actually got into the film school, and were becoming, who wanted to be directors, but then they actually couldn't find paying work. So I don't know. But I think it's different. I think every program's different. Everybody's experience is different. Yeah, we got a green backpack, right? Like that's not too bad. Oh, nice try, nice try. They tried to get me. Okay, okay. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna see what this guy's got. Nice, 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 nice. I'm gonna risk this as well.
5 minutes.
Okay, okay. Oh, I hear him. Because I do want some of this stuff. This is what I've been after. Gonna put that on my gun. Okay, okay. Let's see if we can get out of here. So, oh, okay. Oh, let me get the smoke grenade attached. But yeah, so Baby Driver, the reason. Oh my gosh, there's so many mines here. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna prep this early. Nope, nope, they found me. Ah, 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 that's not a grenade. Ah. Oh. No. Oh wait. I don't know if we're gonna survive that long. I don't know if we're gonna survive that long if they start second us. We'll just chill here. Because it takes forever for the exfil to actually start. Well, first fail of the day. It was those, what are they called? Those claymores got me. But yeah, so focus, just focus. So Baby Driver is one of my favorite films because of the editing is so good. So Edgar Wright, he, one of the best directors of all time, in my opinion. Oh my gosh, we barely missed it. That's tragic. That's so sad. Yeah, no, you're right. I really got to stop the sprint, especially when I'm trying to do the stealth effect. Okay, well, we're gonna try one more. Yeah, Miyazaki, totally agree, Nolan. Miyazaki is one of the best. And I think, like, in some conversations, like, there are some directors that are the best in their areas, but Hayao Miyazaki, like, I would say he might be the best director for... I mean, who can say that? You can't say that. I know I can't say that. But, like, his films are completely original, unique, game changers. Yeah, Edgar Wright, because he started out just making stuff for, like, his local news station. He just kind of, like, inserted himself into the industry by, like, saying, like, I want to make media, I want to make things for you guys, and then got his friends involved, just started writing. So his story is something, like, I can really resonate with, where it's just somebody who, didn't necessarily go through the traditional system, but found his way in through, like, sheer willpower, I guess. And one thing that I love about his films is he doesn't necessarily edit them all himself, but he works really hard in the pre-production to make it so that the edit is in their mind before they're even filming and while they're filming. And that creates one, I mean, I imagine as the editor working with him, or if he's editing himself, I just imagine that makes it so much smoother of a process because you have the shots prepped. You're not trying to find the film in the edit. But then two, you create these opportunities, like you create these moments where you can have such incredible, like, pacing and rhythm because that's what you planned to do from the start. So, like, right, like that's what they did with Baby Driver. He built the film around, and it all just started out with, like, the soundtrack. Like, he just started out finding the songs that he loved, that he thought would make really cool moments for, like, a heist film. And then took those songs, went into the script, and kind of built the script around the pacing. And if you read the script of Baby Driver, which I highly recommend, just, like, I think you can just find it, just Google it and it's online. But... oh, coordinate pad. That's actually great. Let's see if we can... I keep hitting that instead of the map. Let's see if we can get through these get to these coordinates and get the cache. That would be super awesome. Okay. Let's go. Let's just walk through. Classic. No, seriously, fix it. It's not and what's funny about the fix it in post mentality is it's not a joke. Like, people do it all the time. I work on some projects and they just say fix it in post unflinching, you know, they're like, ah, we'll just do that, right? Like, you and I guess worst case, you know, sometimes I can charge more because I'm like, well, this thing you want to accomplish like is not going to be cheap, right? But or it's going to take a long time. But when you're working on a film where you know, these budgets are already bloated and you're already struggling for every like dollar you can get, especially with smaller productions or oh, dang it. He saw me. Okay. Oh, there's more. Okay, I think we're good. It is horrible, like especially the unironically part. Or I don't know if it's worse though when a director or somebody is like looks at you and is like, "We'll fix it in post," and there's like that apologetic look, or like they know what they're doing, but like they're gonna do it anyways, and it's like, thanks guys. But um so with Edgar Wright coming into this film, the with that intention from the beginning, he was able to build, because that's the thing, right? Like you can find edits in post. You can make magic, right? You can do all kinds of stuff, and in some, like, no matter how good the production is, you are going to have to do that at some point. But I think if you can reserve, you know, it's better to save that energy for when it arises instead of just being like, oh, it's going to happen no matter what, so let's make it worse for ourselves. I hate claymores. I really hate claymores. But pretty soon I'll unlock the ability to plant them myself. Okay. So with Baby Driver, you know, the opening scene, if you haven't seen it, right, like I'm gonna spoil quite a bit if you watch this whole stream, but I highly recommend watching it either way. But the thing with Baby Driver that's marvelous is from the get-go you see this incredible chase scene that is only possible because Edgar Wright went in knowing exactly what he wanted from each shot, right? And the cuts, you know, to the beat of the music, the driving, the way the maneuvers. Did I not get the coordinates? Oh, I just have to unmark it. And then it doesn't stop. Like the moment the film starts, you're in it, and then it's relentless. The pacing is relentless, but it's not like, I think there are some films that like the pacing is so intense that it makes it what's the word? Oh, nice. Yeah, so you totally get the process. Oh, motion graphics is so maybe you've experienced something different, but I feel like it's such an underappreciated like job in the market, because the number of times somebody has come to me and been like, oh, just make a graphic or use this or there's that effect, like, can't you just do that? And I'm like, there are so many skills that need to be developed to create like effective, good graphics. And I'm always just like, I have the people that I work with, and I'm like, let me get you in contact with some people. I will just ruin it. Like, I can edit, but not much else. Okay, let's see if we can get some of this stuff out of here without getting wrecked. Some grenades, take that. Oh, lots of grenades. Oh, a shotgun. Oh. Take that. Let's drop some of these cheap items. I'll take those guys. Don't judge me too hard if I'm not grabbing the best things, because I am naturally just not the... Hey, thanks, Noli. I really appreciate that, man. Have fun with your campaign, and yeah, feel free to pop in whenever. Yeah, dude, MIPS. MIPs are the way to go. Oh, okay. Game plan. Let's extract successfully this time. Let's go back. Yeah, let's just go back. This is the closest. Okay. Oh, I guess I'm looking at my notes and I'm like, I should maybe backtrack just a little bit in case anybody is like jumping in on the VOD later. But if you haven't seen Baby Driver, the summary of the film or like the premise of it is that there's a guy named Baby, or a boy, I don't know. He's like young adult, but he is a getaway driver for this guy named Doc, and Doc is like this mastermind behind all of these. Good thing. It's a good thing I can aim, right? Let me just kill this thing really quick. Oh, no. No, no, no. That's... No. Oh. I was too cocky. I was too comfortable. I just hadn't seen anybody else this whole time. I should probably just give up. But I kind of want to make it a little bit harder for them to get my stuff. Yeah. That's why I'm here. I'm really here just to collect the loot for everyone else. And like do all the quests and then just lay it out for them. It's a service. I should charge. I gotta figure out how to monetize that. But yeah, so Baby Driver, he drives for this guy named Doc who runs, you know, who does bank heists and stuff, or he runs them. Okay. At least they'll have to fight some bots to get my stuff. Great work. Great work, everyone. Great work, Astroguard. Incredible. Incredible. Well, this is going really well. Oh, I'm so sad about that, actually. I'm sad I lost the Waster. Let me look at my loadout. I mean, I got a bunch of junk in my vault already. Yeah. I'm just gonna jump into some low stakes games and then just keep chatting about the film. Oh. So let me just load up. Yeah, Scary. Yeah, we're just chatting. Sorry, I'm just skipping around. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a... There we go. Sponsored kit. We'll stick to Dire Marsh just because that's a little bit more interesting, but... Okay. But yeah, so then the big thing with Baby Driver is that Baby, you know, the main character, he's trying to pay off his debt to this guy named Doc, and so he's doing these drives, and he's really good at it. And then he finally does enough to get out of debt, but then he finds out that, like, it's not that simple. You don't just get to be in the crime world and walk out scotch-free. So, and that's kind of the crux of it. And so then he finds out that, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, I should probably get some quests linked up. I didn't even think about that before I started this one. Thanks, Kyria. I'm trying to get my Syac up just so that I can unlock some of the basic Syac and Nukal, just so that I can have some basic heals and some better stats. But okay. Oh, Swamp Goop, I totally know what you're talking about, though, with, like, I'm so far behind in my library as everybody is, but what's funny is as much as I'm behind on games to play, I also, like, for example, yesterday I played Stardew Valley for like 2 hours. So there's so many new games I want to play and try and stuff, but then I have my tried and true games that I relax to, and I somehow find time to play those. But no, I highly recommend Marathon. I mean, I'm sure you've developed your own opinion on it already, but I'm having a blast. This is the first. This week's been pretty crazy with work, and so I haven't really been able to play at all this week. so this is my first time jumping on. And it's nice to actually have an excuse where I'm like, okay, at least I'm gonna play for 2 hours every week on stream, and that's something I've looked forward to this week. Okay. But the thing that sets Baby Driver apart for me narratively, well, there's a few things. It's the ending. The ending is actually like one of my favorite endings of any film ever. And then I also think the villain played by, well, there's maybe a lot of villains, but the main villain played by Jamie Foxx. He's probably one of the most compelling characters, one of the scariest characters that I've ever seen in a film. But not just out of like, it's the way he's scary that's different, right? So yeah, the plot of Baby Driver progresses because he's trying to like navigate this relationship as he's like, okay, I've got to do these runs as a getaway driver, but then he wants to get out of the crime world, you know? And he's trying to figure out how to do that. And let's just take, oh, that's my teammate, right? Yeah, okay. I feel like sometimes the tags above my teammates just aren't like easy enough to notice, especially if they're near an enemy. And I end up missing the enemy. But saucy craboo. So as Baby Driver tries to figure out a way to get out of the crime world, he gets caught up with Jamie Foxx's character, who, oh, we're screwed. We're screwed. Dude, oh, come here, come here. Huh? Did we kill them all?
Danger spotted.
We okay? We okay? Everybody's okay? Jamie Foxx's character, so he plays a criminal, right? A bank robber, because everybody on these crews are bank robbers. And Doc sets up a different crew every time. But they do this thing where they make him this, like, unreliable, like, narrator of his own story. So he plays, you know, he's trying to play tough. He's trying to act like he's this intimidating character. And you're not sure, like, he's like, I'm gonna beat you up, I'd kill you at a moment's notice, but like, you're not sure if you can believe that, because then there's like a moment where he kind of like defends the main character, Baby, and then there's also a moment where he threatens him, and so that creates this really unsettling personality where you can't, like, as a viewer, you just don't know what he's gonna do next. So like, you've got there's so many great villains, right, in film, but then you've got villains like in No Country for Old Men. I forget his name, but the main, you know, the serial killer, and he's scary because of this like emotionless cruelty. But like, you know what he's gonna do. Like, his goal is to kill his next target or kill his next victim. Like, it's predictable in that sense, but it's still terrifying, his presence and his acting. But the way Jamie Foxx plays this guy, I think his name's Bats, is that, you know, he says he's insane, he says he's Bats, he's mad, and he is, and you buy it. And so during the second half of the film, as Baby Driver's trying to escape, and he has his girlfriend Deborah. He's trying to escape with his girlfriend Deborah and get out of there and get out of this life of crime. And this guy Bats, this Jamie Foxx's character, is just there the whole time. And he like there's this moment where they're in a diner. Deborah works at a diner, and Bats is this kind of person who you think, like, he doesn't want to go to jail. Nobody wants to go to jail. But then you think, like, he could kill everybody in that diner just for fun. And he might. And it seems like he has in the past. And so you're on the edge of your seat because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how he's going to react. And so it's not like traditional like horror, right? It's not scary in that sense, but the psychological like element of it, where hurting, enduring. I'm good for what I've got. Hey, no, thanks for jumping on, Swamp Goop. Good luck with everything. Have a great week, man, and feel free to watch the VOD, and we'll see you next week. Really appreciate it. Okay. Just gonna get some stuff. Gotta catch up with my teammates. Where are you, partner? Okay. Yeah, no, it's a very good use of a psychopath, and I don't think, like, there's very few films where I've felt that, like, because he has this, like, element of humanity. Like, there's these moments where he's a little bit nice, but not like, I've seen psychopaths in films like, you know, Christian Bale in the American Psycho, where he's like, it's very manipulative, right? The kindness, or at least the normalcy that he like portrays in his business life and stuff. Like, he can function as a human, but then he has that alter ego almost. But like Jamie Foxx's psychopathy is like, it's so unpredictable, and yeah, so you're terrified that any character you like could die at any moment. So incredible villain, and I think that like really makes the second half of the film like so powerful. Okay. Let me get my chem grenade loaded. Nice, nice. Sorry, let's see if I can help some teammates out.
No one can help.
Oh, dang it. I'm reloading.
See what I'm seeing?
Oh, scared. Yeah, scared me. Did we get them all?
Warning, reinforcements detected.
Our teammate disconnected, which is lame because, oh no, these back? Because I'm like, we're winning the fight. Okay, good. Hey, well, great fight, everybody. I am stressed though that, oh, they've got some stuff. They've got some stuff. Oh, kind of the same setup as I've got, actually. Get their health and shields, ammo, grenade. Pretty much I'm just stealing everything they've got, but I am gonna take that instead. Nice. Oops, I didn't want the ammo. No, you're totally right. There's definitely, like, there's different types of psychopaths, and I think it's easier to sell the like. Nice try. Oh, whoa. Nice try. Oh, wait. Was that not worth it? That was dumb. Ah!
Seeker deployed.
I'm just panicking. Are you my enemy? Okay, good job. I'm just trying to heal real quick. Oh, there's more. Ah! Okay, we're okay. Dude, that thing will not die. Come on. I'll watch our back. I'll watch our back.
15 minutes until signals.
Woof. Wow. That was just an onslaught there. That was crazy. I just want to heal. I just need to heal for a second. Okay. Well done, team. Well done, everybody. I'm very impressed. Do we have more shields? Yeah. Reloading, just getting set up. Oh no, they've already gotten to another fight. Dang, who's...
Threat
Oh,
marked.
I see him, I see him.
Go.
Oh, it's a good thing I'm so good at aiming. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. They wrapped. Oh, dang. Well, that's my bad. They wrapped on us. Oh, but they've got a self-res. Nice. There's some hope, I guess, but that team's pushing us for sure. Okay, lock in, lock in. Oh, is that, are they, were we getting, was that 3 parties? We might have a chance, we might have a chance. Okay, we're just gonna heal up. Okay, we are locking in. Reload, reload. Teammates taking fire. Nice, nice work, nice work. I hear footsteps, I hear footsteps. Okay.
Warning, reinforcements detected.
Okay, I'm gonna join my teammate. Make sure they're okay, make sure they're safe. Okay. I'm gonna see if there's anything I want in here. Just a core, some shields, great. Okay, teammates okay, I'm okay, I'm gonna heal some health. Well, thanks for bearing with me with this. Figure we've survived this fight, so we owe it to ourselves to get out of here. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Let's see if I can wrap on him. Oh! Dang it. Dang it. Couldn't get away. I almost got him with the grenade, though. I almost got him with the Seeker because it heals, but wasn't enough. That was a great game, though. I had a blast with that one. I'm not super precious about the victories because that was a free kit, but we took out a few teams, so I feel pretty happy with that. I'm gonna switch to a contract that's a little bit easier to complete. Yeah, that's nice and easy. Okay. Okay, sweet. Well, thanks for sticking around through that little debacle. Let's get it set up into another match, and then I'm just gonna do kind of like a light loadout, nothing crazy. Oh, you think I should just try a free kit? Okay, yeah. I'm down for that. Solo free kit. And then what was this quest? It was just consumables that replenish loot cabinets, use health cleanser, buff consumables. Great. Yeah, let's do it. Good idea. I think we'll even just do a simple perimeter run. Nice and easy. Thanks so much for being in here on the stream, Skirium and Skiria, and everybody who's joined so far. And it's definitely just nice to take a chance to play Marathon. It's been a second, and the gunplay is very satisfying. That's like the thing, is getting into the fights is a great time, but they're definitely chaotic. Definitely hard to get out with a victory. Okay. So yeah. In Baby Driver, Jamie Foxx is one of the best villains ever. And then the other thing that I really like about the film is the ending. And so, huge spoiler warning if anybody, in the VOD or anything is watching this. And I guess you could pause now, right, and go see the film. But I'm assuming you guys all here live have seen it. But so Baby Driver has been doing, the main character, has been doing these crimes, right? He's been doing these bank robberies for years now. And so there's a lot of films that would take a character like that, and he's not a bad guy, he got like wrapped into it unintentionally. So there's a lot of films that would take a character like that and feel the need to make something like either vindicate him, right? Where it's like, hey, even though he did all these bad things because he was a quote unquote good guy, it doesn't matter. Or maybe have him die in some dramatic way. Like there's a lot of endings that have been done, right, in that manner. But the way Baby Driver, the film, ends felt like just a breath of fresh air, and kind of gave me like a lot of hope. I thought it was really beautiful. But he ends up, beating
Memory check in
the bad
progress.
guys, right?
Ensuring continuity of previous runs.
All of the crime people that he's been with, Jamie Foxx and some of the other bank robbers, are trying to kill him, and Baby ends up defeating them, essentially, like killing them, but he does get arrested, and he goes to jail. And then while in jail, his girlfriend Deborah, they write, and he serves his time, and he does the good behavior thing, and he eventually gets out, earlier on good behavior. And then so this part is maybe cheesy or unrealistic, but like if anybody who's had like a really, I don't know, like really solid relationship or can attest that like this is realistic. But if you have somebody that you love and you've been fighting for each other for a long time, like they'll be there, right? They'll be there waiting at the end. And so when Baby gets out of prison and Deborah's there, and they're able to start their life together. And I just thought that was such like a unique ending, because it, like, yeah, I guess it's happy fairy tale ending, but it's also like he had to pay the price for his crimes. He had to go to prison, and that's not fun. And so I think there's this narrative device in Western storytelling that people don't need to pay the price for their actions as long as they do something good, right? You see that all the time with like companies and their acts of charity, which we and that's a big thing, tax write-offs, all that stuff. Like, why do people do charity? That's complicated. But I do think there's a tendency narratively for Western people, I guess, I don't know, like Americans, I guess I could speak for myself in that sense, but there's a tendency to be like, it doesn't matter how much bad you've done, if you do one good thing at the end, you're redeemed, right? Yeah, it feels realistic and happy, yeah, and it's like it feels, I guess it gives me hope that like that relationships like in my life could be like that. Does that make sense? That like yeah, I'm gonna make mistakes, but if I own up to them, and if I pay the like face the consequences, that like people will still be there for you, as long as you're not like being evil. No, yeah, I totally agree with that idea, because like I feel like so many, especially lower budget or indie films, Oh, wow. I've got myself into a mess, haven't I? So many... Yeah, I was making way too much noise. That's my bad. I'm just gonna give up. I was trying to get into a fight so that I could then start using some healing, healing items, hence the quest, but they just kind of didn't stop coming. So we'll do another free kit and then get into another game. I feel like, especially with indie films, there's this thing where it's like the ending has to be horrific, or oh, thank you, Skiriet. Seriously, I'd be doing terrible. Your tips have been fantastic. I promise that I have watched a few YouTube videos on how to get better, but it's also hard to remember stuff in the moment. I am anyways, I'd forget I'm that kind of person with a sticky note on the door frame that says keys, wallet, and phone, right? So really appreciate it. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people with indie films or like Oscars, or when they're trying to sell a message, it's so easy to lean into the darkness and into the exaggerated pain, because that does elicit, feelings, right? And those are stories that do need to be told, because average person probably doesn't go through those kind of things. So I'm not saying that those films shouldn't exist, but it almost feels like oh, I want to make something meaningful. I want to make something that's going to make people feel stuff. It's got to be so twisted and dark. And so for Edgar Wright to take this film that is heavy, I'm not saying that it's not doesn't deal with some dark themes, but to create an ending that's emotionally impactful, but like you were saying, Skiria, to be earned and happy, I think that's brave, and I love it. It definitely feels more like real life than some of the really, really dark stuff that, I don't know, that can win a lot of awards. If I were ever to make a film. You're right, I can heal. I almost wish that I couldn't use these while I'm full, because that means I could just waste them on nothing. That's so funny. I also love that the free kit comes with just enough for me to finish that. Yeah, exactly. The negative emotions. And that's, played in every, form of media, right? Like marketing, propaganda, slander, all of that stuff. It's negative emotions just go so much further. But which is why I think it takes a really good director and really good creator to create impactful stories that utilize more positive emotions. Okay, now I need to find a medical cabinet. Does the map show me a single? I know, a single. What is that ping info? What is it telling me? Okay. Bioprinters. Toolcart bioprinters. Okay. I guess medical cabinets are so run-of-the-mill that the map's not going to be like, you can find a medical cabinet here. I just need to look around. Be a normal, competent player. Okay. We've got this. We've got this. Yes. Let's close some windows. We don't need any prying eyes. There's gotta be one in here somewhere, right? That's a trunk. Oh, nice. Nothing in here, nothing in here. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so those are the two main like, should I engage? I'll send out my saucy Krabu. They'll take care of them for me. Or not. Or not. Wrong. Oh, wait. Yes. Just go into the room. Get up. Nice. Well done. There's got to be a medical cabinet in here. Folio. Coffer. I'll just check this really quick. Oh, that's great. I love this gun. But yeah, those are the two like my favorite kind of like narrative elements of Baby Driver that make it, you know, my favorite film. But then the main factor really is just the editing from beginning to end. It's a kind of movie where like once you start it, I feel like you can't stop, and it just. How did that not get him? You saw that, right? My crab just kind of like ignored him. That was weird. Okay, folio. There's gotta be probably in like one of the main buildings. Leviathan. So I'm gonna have to watch. I haven't seen Leviathan or Stalker. No, it's okay. You can admit, like, no one's judging you here if you only like Russian films. That's fine. No, I was actually doing some film research on something on a project, and Stalker came up, and I realized that I'd never seen it. So that I'm gonna add that higher up on my list now that you've mentioned it. But Leviathan, I don't think I've heard that one at all, so I need to look it up. Is it a monster movie? Like, does as the name might imply, or is it its own? Is it more like ooh. Okay, great. I'm loving these recommendations. Thank you so much. I also can't believe we haven't found a medical. Oh, I mean, we're finding lots of cards, but like where? Where? Do I want any of this stuff? Aren't they just on the walls? Okay, interesting. Well, I'll have to check it out. If it, I mean, because I mean, I would be totally sold if it was a monster movie, but I'm also open to something a little less flashy in that regard. Dude, I feel like my little spider guy sometimes is the best thing in the world, and other times he's like the least helpful. That's fine. Crazy. No, I mean, he definitely is such an incredible director. I'm just sorry. I'm like just kind of perplexed as to why I haven't seen a medical cabinet yet. But I've definitely... Maybe in here. No, that's locked. Okay. Okay. Lots of data cards. Lots of credits. Are you a medical chemist? Don't come at me with that. Those freaking invisible guys. What did I just put in my body? Oh, I don't have any shields. Okay, well, maybe we just get out of here with what we've got. I got a gun and some money. I got quite a few credits. Closest extract guarded. Hauler. Oh, oh. No, 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 no. I shouldn't have reloaded, but that's fine. Okay. Oh, I should have reloaded my other gun. Okay. Okay, he's dead. He's dead.
Prepare for increased hostile action.
No! Not increased. Not increased. Less. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. I have no more health. What's ironic is a medical cabinet would be great right about now. Okay, just lock it in for a second here. Okay. Made it out of that complex alive. That's great. That's how I feel about going back to like one of the videos I made earlier. Hey, Ethan. Welcome, welcome. Glad you can make it. We're just trying to exfil successfully after an alright run. But yeah, a movie like that's Alberto Mielgo's films have kind of like like what you're saying, a hypnotic element to them as well. I feel like it's so. I think people rarely get to make films that have that. Crap, that was. Do I need to do the guarded exfil? I don't have any smoke grenades, so that's not great.
Connection collapse in 15 minutes.
But let me just check Skiria, because I think you're talking about Tarkovsky. Yeah. Yes. Tarkovsky visuals, like, are such a big inspiration to me. The way that I think, like, he lets moments breathe, but, like, unsettling moments and maybe moments that you wouldn't expect. And it maybe feels a little bit... And I haven't seen Stalker, so I can't speak for, like, that film in particular, but, like... Arms locker, nice. I love it when an artist like is focused on the feeling, maybe a little bit less than like the narrative, because like there's moments, I don't know, I'm working on a project and people are like why did they do that? Like that doesn't make sense. And I'm like, well, maybe stop thinking so much about why they did it and just kind of like how it made you feel. I don't know. Hey, that's actually such a good sign if you can get we all have those friends that like if they can watch it and get through it, then you know that like it's top tier. My partner. Oh, is this a No, it's an arms locker. Come on. Where's the medicine? Please. Please, I'm sick. I need medicine. Sorry, I'm just kind of freaking out here that we haven't found one yet. I bet there's one upstairs. But yeah, my wife, she'll just get stressed, like, okay, like if we're gonna watch a movie, like, you know, we're busy and stuff, and I'm like, yeah. So I always try to bring, like, if I suggest a movie, I'm like, it's got to be really good, you know. And so this one might make it. Oh, another movie, like now that we're talking about like mesmerizing films, Annihilation. I know it's been out for a while. I watched it like last year for the first time, but man, that one was. Who made Annihilation? Sorry, I gotta look this up really quick. I might risk death. Annihilation film. Who made it? Who's the director? Alex Garland. Yeah, Alex Garland. He is great. He's making an Elden Ring film, I think. So that's going to be fantastic. Okay, okay. There's a new exfil. So that's good, but I just need medical locker. No wonder everybody on Tau said he died. There's no medicine. Like, there's more. I've run into the number of weapons lockers I've found have far outweighed the medicine. So, like, hey, cheeseburger, disgusting. I really need to talk to whoever the planner, like whoever planned the setup for this building, because they set up the colony to fail from day one. Okay, I gotta heal a little bit. I hear footsteps, but I feel like that's a bot. Or are they just my footsteps? This is crazy. No medical lockers, just bioprinters. Credits. Let's see. New exfil. Let's try and get out of here alive. Oh my gosh, Civil War. I feel like I might we might need to talk about Civil War like in detail in a future stream, because I went into that movie kind of like low expectations because so many people disliked it, right? Like the ratings were middling. I think it got like a 7 out of 10 for most reviewers. I thought that was fantastic. It was I think it's because of the commentary of it, like, stressed people out or made people uncomfortable. But I thought it was like incredibly astute on the statements it was making, and not in like a preachy way. I was just like, no, this feels so close to home. And one of the biggest complaints for people were like, the U.S. would never be at civil war in that way. And I just think that the whole point of the film is to like tell people like, yeah, you don't know how these things are going to happen. And that's the crazy part, you know, in addition to being about war photography. What kind of person does that? Not me. I much prefer the comfort of my editing chair. Okay. Let's get out of here. Yeah, the trailer for Cryo came out. I'm really excited to... I've got to level up a little bit more. I got to get more stuff before I can actually get into Cryo myself. But I'm excited to try out the ranked as well. Did I really grab 2 LMGs? Great. Okay. I'm just playing safe. I know when the people who didn't like Civil War for those reasons, I'm like, I'm just confused if we watched the same movie or not. But yeah, we'll definitely have to talk about that one. Okay, I'm gonna lock in and try and get out of here alive. I've got a grenade. I've got my abilities. Okay. Do I have any smokes? No smokes. Because it squandered its potential. Yeah, I think I saw that sentiment as well, where it just people kept saying it wasn't what they expected. How did they? Did that guy see me? Which I think more is like shame on you for coming into a film with expectation. Not well, okay. I think it's okay to expect something from a film, but narratively, like, if you have an idea of how you want the story to go, that's on you if that's the reason you don't enjoy it. Like, I don't think that's a reason to rate something poorly. Come on, come on. Yeah. We did it. It was a good call, Scaria, to go in just to do a solo run. That worked out pretty good. We made it out with some nice LMGs. I'm a big fan. LMGs are my favorite because I'm so bad at aiming, so then I can just like start raining down fire and that takes care of business. Got some rank rewards. Let's get that. Okay. Great. I think as far as Baby Driver goes, I just wanted to like see if I make sure I covered everything on my notes that I wanted to talk about. But yeah, Jamie Foxx, ending the music. I think the last thing I wanted to point out, and I'm just gonna do this before I jump into another run because it's like I want this to be a coherent thought, and then I'll probably for the last 30 minutes of stream go in full kit to like Outpost and try and do some real runs. But I love something that Edgar Wright does in his films, and you'll see this, of course, in Scott Pilgrim versus the World and Hot Fuzz and his other films that are like a little more supernatural. But like Baby Driver is the least supernatural film that he had done up until that point, where like very realistic, very gritty. It's a heist film, but then he lives in this surrealism. Or he uses surrealism. He lives in the surreal world in as much as like there's the moments where the music's going and then the graffiti on the street walls matches the lyrics or the information that's being given to us by the heist team, as he directs the heist using like little toy cars and writing. And the way Baby Driver remixes the music, where it's like communicating emotions or developing the story, but not necessarily like from a realistic point of view, but we enter that like art, world. I think that's something that I think a lot more films could utilize, where like they could still be real, they can still be realistic, they can still be grounded, but like I actually don't know if it's something that is used in American media, but I took this Spanish literature class, and there's this device called magical realism, where the books or the authors kind of introduce this in-between story where it like there's this something happens, but you're not sure like did that really happen or is that just a metaphor, and they never answer it, and you just kind of live in that ambiguity. And for example, there's this one film where this one book that I read, Spanish, I don't remember what it was called. It was a short story actually, but this lady, like her husband, wasn't really great. It was all about money. And so she just kind of like became like a doll. Like, he's buying her all these rich things and just wants her to sit around and be like this object, but then she actually like becomes a doll. And then at the end of the short story, the husband realizes that his wife is just a doll sitting there, that she's not actually real. And that's how it ends, but you never know if, like, did she escape and replace herself with a doll? Or did she actually turn into a doll because of the way she was treated? And so that magical realism. So I think Edgar Wright touches on that with Baby Driver, where there's these moments, the way that it's filmed and the way that he introduces the art and the street and the way the city reacts and interacts with the main characters, where it's like, did that really happen? Or is that just because we're in a movie and we know that we're in a movie? Yeah. So that, plus the editing, plus the, the directing. Baby Driver's my favorite film. I watch it a lot every year, and I recommend everybody does the same. And If I ever were to make a movie, I hope that it could be something like that. So thank you for entertaining my thoughts on the film. Okay, now I'm gonna get kind of a large loadout, and we're gonna go into a little bit more of an intense match just because I'm feeling ready. Oh, I'm just seeing, Scaria, just seeing your note. The Cornetto trilogy. Agreed. Okay, let's get shield. A nice backpack. I love the Bully SMG. I'm gonna buy ammo as well. I know people are like, never do that, but that's what money's for, right? To be spent. Let's go. Yep. Oh, I have not read the books. I've seen the film. That's hilarious that he was an extra. I'll have to check that out. I'm sure there's like a clip of it. I don't have any. There we go. I was like, I don't have any head attachments. Backpack, and then let's do. I'm liking the look of this guy. Let's see if we can beef him up a little bit more. Nice. Mega belt. Duelist shield works great for me. And then this chip mod. Let's just do optimal prime. That one's a solid one. A trilogy of 5 books. I love that. It's like the inheritance cycle, right? Like Aragon in those books where like they're supposed to be a trilogy, and then he just kept making them. So then he said, it's a cycle. That's fine, as long as you get to make you get to say everything you wanted to say, that I'm not gonna judge anybody. Get some cores. I don't want to use my bubble shield yet. I want to save that for later. So many grenades. And some heals. Great. Key. Yeah, Ben Folds 5. What is the folding? Is that about like a card? I never really understood what his name was like referring to. Maybe I'm just a dummy. Maybe that's all. Oh my gosh, I'm just realizing I was kind of like confused about why my stacks were looking different, but that's because they upped it. The new update increased the size of how much. Oh, yeah, but like, what is the 5, right? Like, was it fold, like, is folds 5, like, in respect to, I don't know, something? I obviously know what I'm talking about. Heals, ammo, grenades. Am I missing anything? I think we're good. Solo queue? I think we are. I think that's a plan. Ben Folds band. I think the plan is to solo queue Outpost. Oh, okay. You guys ready? We've got this. That just sounds better than Ben Folds 3 or Ben Folds band. It's so funny. 5 does sound. Maroon 5. I can't think of anything else with 5 in its name, but yeah, it sounds great. It does sound great. Jackson 5. I'm gonna Google it. Bands with 5 in the name. 5 Finger Death Punch. Incredible. The Fifth Dimension. I don't know any of these. The Noble 5. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Leonard Skinner's early band's name was the Noble Five. That's funny. Yeah, it does just sound better. I'll give him that. Okay, and just a heads up for next, and I'll say this again at the end of the stream, but the film that I'm going to talk about next week is none other than one of the greatest animated feature films of all time, The Iron Giant. It kind of has to do with I'm working on, a long form video about Titanfall. And so part of that, I talk about Iron Giant a little bit. So it just kind of worked out that it was already top of mind. So yeah, if you want to join next week, that's kind of where the direction is going to go. We'll be talking about animation and giant robots. And I might cry just a little bit. Oh, I should have changed my quest. That's fine. I'm more just kind of in it for the fight. And if they had a band, it'd be the Five Damsels. I haven't read it, so I can't be in on the joke. I'm sorry.
Reminder, the UESC has issued a full lockdown.
Thank you, Ezen. Okay, guys, we are full focus, so if I miss... Let's see, I'm going to just move the chat up. Okay. We are locked in. We're going to get a key. And then... We're going to get a key and then maybe get into the pinwheel, but I'm not making any promises. Okay, okay. More ammo, never hurt anybody. I'll have to check it out. Right now I'm reading this book series called the Powder Mage series. This is another video idea I have, but I love my favorite kind of fantasy scenario, I guess, is when there's guns in fantasy. Like magic, I guess. But that's kind of the situation with this book, Powder Mage. But yeah, I'll have to check out Worm. Come fight. Oh, wait. Where'd you come from? No, this is already going so poorly. I just know that there's a key up there, but maybe it's not worth getting to. Oh. Okay. I just want you guys to know I got surprised, and so I pushed in on my stick, which was a melee attack, when instead of shooting. So I know it looks bad, but I could tell that thief really was looking for some loot, and I was there to offer it to them. It's all good. Let's try this one more time. Get my free. Just gonna get some heals. I mean, yeah, like people say the same thing about like video editing. Like some people hate video editing, but like someone's got to do it, right? So I just kind of fill that void for the whole world, apparently, right? If there's something somebody's hates, then I'll step in. Okay. Good loadout. Got some heals. I don't need that. Don't know why that's there. Back into the fray, right? I'm gonna keep my same quest. I'm determined to find a medical cabinet. We've got this. I know I'm saying that I'm gonna lock in, but then I'll have a thought and then I get distracted a little too easily. Oh my gosh, can you imagine if Marathon, like Fortnite, just made a bunch of bots to make people feel better about themselves? I mean, there are already the AI bots that are tough and, you know, get your kills in. So I think that's probably one of the most frustrating things about Fortnite. I'll jump on a game with some friends every once in a while, and the fact that the first couple of games you play, you're just fighting bots and you get a bunch of kills. Thank you, Ethan. Yeah, they had a shotgun. So that's... What was I supposed to do? What could I have done? Okay. Just loading this. Sorry, my cat. Okay. I have 2 cats, and one of them is like a very polite boy, you know. The other one's also, they're both boys. So one of them's very polite, and then the other one is very communicative and lets me know when things aren't going well. So he's a sweetie, obviously. I love him, but just had to check on him for a second. Okay, this is it, guys. I can feel it. All of our learnings applied here.
The UESC has issued a full lockdown of Tau Ceti.
Okay. Sorry, I was just reading that little graphic. Okay, okay. We're gonna be stealthy. I feel like that's the same thing with our cat, who's very, very loud. He's also the most... Nope, don't want to fight. I'm not here to fight. Our cat, who's very loud, is also... Oh, an enemy! Reload, reload, reload. I just need my saucy craboo, and then we'll be... Oh, they've got a purple... What is that? Purple something? Go, 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 go. No, are you... Wait. Dang it. Oh! Please tell me you don't have a self-res. Yeah, I don't either. That's hilarious. Get him. That's what you get. You think you can just walk around ruining people's lives? I'm gonna go die by a bot's hand. No. What do you want from me? Get them. Not me, get them. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yes, get him. If they die before me, I count this as a victory. Yes! Take it, Biggie Cheese. I'll take it, honestly. Could that run have gone better? Maybe. But like, is that the best run I've had all day? Also, maybe. Well, going in with my loot clearly is making a big difference. So let's see what happens. I mean, I still have some stuff. Yeah, that's true. Just getting all of our loadouts that we came in with. Yep. We're doing it. I don't even have that much ammo. That's so embarrassing. Nah, I prefer the LMG, honestly. But... yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, maybe I should just go in with 3 kits. But I kind of wanted to clean up my locker a bit. Actually, I'll just use my gray weapons. That's probably the better call there. Just to clean this up a bit. And then if I do get a win, that's great. I don't even have any ammo. This is incredible. This is going to work great. I'll go in with this. I'll kill some bots and steal their energy ammo. And I will go in with a backpack. Call me crazy, but this is going to be the best run yet. Oh, I got to hit run. I've done that so many times where I'm like waiting for it to load, and then I just didn't realize I hadn't hit run. Well, I didn't say you needed to. I just was. It's fine. It's fine. This will go great. I need to work on my order voice. Call me crazy. Also, have you guys watched the One Piece? Have you watched One Piece season 2 yet on Netflix? I just finished that this week, and incredible. Like, speaking of like magical realism, I mean, it is just magic, right? But they do such a good job at being. Yeah. If you like season 1, you'll love season 2. It's so silly. And like my wife and I would just kept looking at each other after something would happen, and we'd be like, "That is ridiculous," but we were just smiling, right? We were just laughing. And then when a character has like, you know, Usopp has some great moments, I'm also like emotional. Oh, I'm seeing your note. I'm seeing Eason Rook run. Yeah, maybe we'll do a Rook run after this. Okay, so my plan is to go kill some bots, steal their ammo, and then use that ammo to kill other runners. So I just gotta find some bots, which shouldn't be that hard to do. I'm also looking for a medical locker, so that will be priority number 2. Looking around. Nothing. No one. Literally nothing and no one. Oh. Well, I don't want to fight those bots. That's a little bit more than I am bargaining for. Eason, you're killing me with that. That's the most. Upstairs, there will definitely. Okay. Oh, yes. This is great. Medical cabinet. Where are you? I need to open you for a quest. In here? Okay. Thank you for the reminder on the reloading. I also need to remember to... Oh. Thought I heard footsteps, but I think those were just my own. Okay, well, no medical cabinets. No bots, no loot. So far, our plan, I doubt this is a plan that you guys would have suggested. My plan is going poorly. Access clearance code, great. It's also not fair that those bots are just all chilling out there. But I bet once the fire stops, I can make a run into that next building. It is a good plan. Thank you. And you were calling me crazy. I mean, I guess it has yet to be proven, but just waiting for the fire. There we go. Heat cascade. Okay, ready? Watch this. Watch this. Ready? Oh! 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 That worked. That worked. Both can be true. No! Saucy Krabu. Get them. Not, yes, yes. Well done, my child. Oh, no! Dude. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do in those situations. Thank you. Thank you, Skiria. That's why I have to talk about movies in these streams, because if it was just me playing, I'm gonna do a rook run. I'm gonna do a rook run just because then I might have the chance to stumble on a few more trios, you know, some squads that have been downed. I also might play a little bit, yeah, Rook to Riches. We've got this, we've got this. Whatever I make it out with, we'll use in the next round. Just a heads up too, I'm probably gonna stream a little bit longer today than usual. My schedule's just a little bit more flexible. And I don't need that implant, but that's fine. And I'm gonna play, like, the moment, like, the schedule is just to stream for 2 hours, because that's realistically what I normally have time for, but I have extra time today, and I was just gonna play more games anyways, so I'm probably just gonna stay on stream and keep playing. But the fun movie discussion part of it is over, because I don't really have any other thoughts, and I want to actually, like, have successful rounds, but obviously you guys are more than welcome to stick around and see if I can succeed. Hang out. And you know what happens if you believe? You can accomplish anything that you can accomplish. Is this... I know that medical cabinets have, like, a medical symbol on them, but I just kind of, like, hoped maybe for a second that it could be it. Requires key card. Yes, of course. Requires key card. Nothing great. Okay. Here's another... Oh, I hear shooting. It's funny, usually you can, like, really tell where the shooting's coming from, but with the way it's, like, bouncing around, I couldn't really tell. Yes. A dead body. Yes, yes. No way, I don't want that. Oh, that's fine. You don't have to specify what you believe in. I'm just saying if you believe you can achieve anything that you can achieve. So, and I stand by that. Like, got some MIPS. This is a great setup, right? They took the key. Of course they took the key. Oh. I also feel like, and I don't know if this is just because I suck or if it's just the universe, I feel like I'm always the one who gets snuck up on, but I'm never the one to do the sneaking up upon. the number of times somebody has shot me from behind. Head on a swivel. Okay, yes. Head on a swivel. I can do that. But the number of times I've been shot from behind far outweigh the number of times I have done the shooting. Oh, that's great. Okay, head on a swivel. Head on a swivel. I'm just listening. I'm listening so carefully. Equipping my smoke grenade. Heat cascade is cleared. We can get out of here. Okay. On to the next room. Okay, let's go. Okay. I made a little bit too much noise there. Head on a swivel. Okay. I gotta not hold my breath. That doesn't help. The brain can't work without oxygen. No dead bodies here. Nothing. Nobody. How am I supposed to get rich if there's no dead bodies to steal from? It feels like a huge oversight in the design. A flaw. Oh. Dang it. Well, now somebody's gonna know I'm here and they're gonna kill me. Okay, we're booking it. Come on. Oh, that was dumb. I thought I could climb up there. I thought I could climb up here too. Come on. Oh. You're right. 4 minutes left. Well, now it's only 3. And I don't have a key. So we've got to go to the guarded exfil. Wonderful. I do have a smoke grenade, though. Oh, that's right. That's why you said 4. Okay. Wait, is the guarded exfil gone? Did they go? No. Well, now I just have to wait for the final exfil, wherever that is. Great. No, that's great. That's exactly what I wanted to happen, because I wanted more time to loot, you see. So it's all going according to plan. Requires processing up your key. No, that was dumb. I'm just looking for a little bit more money, right? Make it feel like it was a little bit more worth it. But so far, nothing's showing up. Head on a swivel. Well, guys, this was extremely uneventful Rook run, which maybe I should be grateful for because I seem to crumble. Oh, what was that? seem to crumble under the pressure anytime there is an event. But recall window, exfil immediately. But where? Where can I exfil? Redacted. Does the final... Oh, this place is swarming. Okay. Center of the map. Is it always in the center of the map? I was just about to ask, so you answered my question. Who saw me? Who saw me? Okay. Okay, we have our headings. We got this. We got this. I see you're using some geometry there, Scuria. Impressive. I am more of an algebra guy myself. We've got this, we've got this. Oh, I'm gonna run out of steam. 10. Yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. No, we're friends. We can be friends. We can be friends. No. 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 Oh. Oh, that's just cruel. Whoa. I mean, would I have done the same? I don't think so. That was awful. That was like, okay. We're just gonna do free kit. And I'm gonna do a squad. Just to give myself a little bit of buffer. Just an emotional break, you know what I mean? Wait, did I not equip? Yeah, I did equip it. Load out. Squads. I just gave, yeah. That's what I'm saying, guys. Somebody, what if they were having like the worst day of their life, right? What if this is like the thing that like maybe every run they've been the one to die this whole time, and that maybe they don't have the emotional support group that I do in my life, and so this little hit of dopamine that they got from killing me is what they needed to get through something tough, right? I'm more than happy to play that because at the end of the day, once the stream is over, I've got everything I could ever want, right? So if that's what he needed, I can offer that. A bridge over troubled water. That sucked, guys. Like, because up until like that really would have been that would have been. He could have just been. I mean, yeah. We were really right there. Like that was the perfect scenario, right? Of us just getting there right at the last second. I even was dodging around the pillar. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we're gonna join a squad. I actually, and I've said this in previous games, streams. So I played Apex for years with the mic off because I have a lot of social anxiety, blah blah blah, whatever. Like long story short, I'm actually very helpful with the mics off. I'm very good at like paying attention to my team and using the pings and having them shout in my ear like res me, res me, res me, whatever. Like that just stressed me out. So we're going in squads. I feel like I'm going to be very helpful as the recon, and 100% focused Astro I think is going to be, because it's not really fair if I'm talking about movies. That's not really fair to a squad, right? I'm realizing this in real time as I say it out loud. I'm like, yeah, that's actually, if I'm like, oh, I've got to make I want the VOD to be nice to watch and I want to talk about movies, I'm distracted. That's not really helping anybody. So, hey, nice season. That's great. Yeah, I mean everybody. I'm not saying I'm gonna carry anybody. I'm obviously not that good. But I did. You missed it earlier, Ethan. But I actually had a pretty good round with a squad. We did end up losing, but we killed like 2 other squads. Okay, team, we've got this. Yeah. Look, that guy's got. He's got 6 skin. Traxxas. I think that's the Traxxas skin. He knows what he's doing. Okay. We just got to stick together, right? Stick together. Uh-huh. Oh, access clearance code. That's great. Access clearance. Oh, bots. Bots. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Good. We're back together. Cause that's really it in this game. As long as you stay in a group, like you're always going to do better. Yeah. Than when you've run into somebody solo, right? Right, Yuzu? Stop running. Come back. I have a feeling that Yuzu doesn't want to stick together as a group, so I've got to use them as the lowest common denominator. Oh, great. I mean, I don't have the card. Do you have the card? Right? Zero, you've got the card? Yes, yes, do it. Oh, 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 oh. Saucy Craboo. Oh, we've gotten ourselves in trouble, guys. That was not a great decision. Not a great decision. Okay, but you got the key card, which is great. Reload. Thank you for the bot. Yuzu, where are you going, man? Where are you going, guys? Are we all good? We all good? Okay. Great, great. Here's the crazy thing. I still have not found medical cabinet. There's a bot. There's another guy. Okay. Yeah, sorry about the delay or whatever. I think sometimes the stream doesn't, even when I like have a second monitor just to make sure everything's working out, and it's like doesn't follow it properly. So I think there's times where I'm reacting too slowly or whatever. But that's, oh, those are birds. Those are just birds, right? Yeah. Okay, stick together, stick together. Okay, good. He's just here. Great. Oh, nice. Great. Oh wait, I actually don't need any of that. That's fine. Stick together. Oh yeah, no, I do that all the time when I'm watching a stream. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, we've got the clearance code, so now we can at least can't we unlock this now?
Here.
Right? Oh. The elevator.
20 minutes remaining.
You guys ready?
See what I'm seeing?
Oh ho 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 ho. I hope these guys are. Oh, yep. Exactly what we thought was gonna happen. Exactly what we thought. Claymore down. Well done, well done. Oh, from behind. But he didn't see my claymore. Reload. Oh, peeking around the corner. No, what? From who? We got sandwiched. You're right, I should have ulted. That's my bad. At least I got the kill. I had the best sandwich the other day. There's this restaurant that like only has a few places in the US, but then they're in Italy and stuff. They do, you know, just Italian sandwiches. And I'm going in with a real loadout again. I'm really gonna give my team, you know, make them feel like I'm here for them, that I'm trying. But Astroguard, you have no ammo. I've got money. Who needs to worry about that when they've got money? And there's, you know, when you have like an American, yeah. Let me see what it's called. I got this. That's a good question. One second. Yeah. All Antico Vinayo. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing this wrong. Can I comment in the stream? Huh? Well, weird. It's not letting me. I'll do it in the Twitch just because that's like, for whatever reason, what I've got. Anyways, yeah, no, it was really good. There's something about Italian food. So I had the chance to go to Italy a couple years ago. I'd never left the U.S. before, but then like we had saved up a bunch of money and we did this little cruise thing. It was really cool, like one of the coolest things I've ever done. And I come from like a really small town, so that was like kind of mind blowing to be a part of something like that, or to see those places. But okay, let me just get a gun, some ammo. I'm not gonna buy any heals. We'll be fine. Should I do? This is actually a real question, guys. Should I do Outpost again, or should I do like Dire Swamp? Shield equipment. Great. Yeah, let's do Dire. We might actually like have a chance to Take it out with some better stuff. Yeah, okay, you found it, the sandwich place. So something that kind of surprised me about Italian food is like you have pizza and stuff, you know, American versions of whatever, and it's good. Like we obviously like make things our way, but then yeah, we're just doing dire because I don't really have like a full loadout, but this might actually give me some stuff that I can use. Missing equipment. Ignore. Oh, cool. There's one near you. That's great. So yeah, LA is awesome for that exact reason. I was surprised that Italian food tastes different than what I thought it did, right? Because you grow up having, you know, your mom makes spaghetti, or you have Papa Murphy's pizza. And then I had like my first pizza in Italy, and I was like, oh, this is like, it's a totally different flavor profile. And the quality of the cheese and the meats and crust and everything. And it's delicious. And it's just, you know, talk about expectations. I almost didn't like it at first because I was just a dumb, you know, American who was like, this doesn't taste like what I'm used to. And so going to the sandwich shop, it's authentic in the sense that it tastes exactly like the things I had in Italy. So highly recommend it if you like that. The pistachio, there's a sandwich with pistachio cream in it, and that was delicious. So yeah, I know you came to the stream for sandwich reviews. I'll be here all week. Just kidding. I'm here every Thursday talking about sandwiches. That's actually the new stream theme, Marathon and the Munchies. No, yeah, I really do recommend it. Okay, Dire Marsh, this will probably go a little bit better. I'm happy that we got into the pinwheel in the last round because it's kind of hard sometimes to like gather a rando team into the pinwheel. Obviously, we got crushed. But Dire Marsh will probably have a better chance of... Where's our third guy? Oh, he's already out. Still, though, we haven't found a single medical cabinet. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Okay. Oh. Yeah, and I mean, and of course, it's pricey like anything else is, so don't... I'm not like going there every day, right? But everything's expensive these days. The one saving grace... So you know how McDonald's was kind of doing this thing where they were trying... Maybe you don't know, but McDonald's came out saying that they were trying to be higher end, and that's why they had been raising their prices over the years, and they just started losing their customer base because their customers were like, that's not... Like, I don't go to McDonald's for this, like, incredibly fancy thing. And so they started kind of making their prices more realistic, and if you have the McDonald's app... There's nothing up here. There's nothing up here, guys. If you have the McDonald's app, then there's actually incredible deals. Like, I get 20% off every order I make for pickup through the app. So, McDonald's is the one place that I feel like has maintained some sort of affordability. But outside of that, yeah, the world has just gotten so expensive. It's crazy. Oh, materialist. This is good. This is very good. Oh, teammate. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Seeker out.
I just wanted to make sure we didn't get caught up from behind, but I guess we're fine. Good. I'll be more helpful now that we know we're safe. Okay, okay, I see you. Yeah, Del Taco's pretty good. Oh. Die. Dude, I love LMGs for that. That's crazy. I haven't been to Del Taco in quite some time, but I'll take your word for it. Okay, I've got a great taco place near me, you know, that does the Taco Tuesdays. That is a life changer. If I ate it every day, I would probably die from, you know, but it's pretty great every once in a while. Okay, guys, we're doing great. Small square, and if you shoot it, it'll break their shield faster. Yes. Okay. Yes, I did know that. you might not know that I know that because I'm so bad at aiming, but I did. I was thinking it was the square on their shield, but is it the square on the arm itself? I really appreciate it, Ethan. That's another thing too. There's so much I don't know, so like, please, any tips are so welcome. Data card. Are you coming, friend? Great. Here's some ammo. I'm so helpful. See? It's a little square-shaped hole that. Yeah. Okay. Great. That's what I thought. Oh, you took it all. Okay, that's fine. Wait. No. Don't worry. Don't worry. I just gotta catch up with R2-Y2. That's a great name. Both guns. I'm all out of heavy ammo. That's right. Okay. I really do love the learning curve. The more I play this game, the more I enjoy it, and I'm really excited for Cryo Archive. I'm really excited to try out the ranked. Obviously, I'm gonna get, you know, spanked left and right, but
Recall window will
I don't know. It's just definitely a blast to give it a shot. I'm just gonna follow R2-Y2 because they've got a quest they're working on, so I'll just see if I can help them out. But keep them safe, or at least die trying. You can't climb that high, my friend. Wait, what? Okay, fine. They can climb that high. Now I'm the fool. Okay.
Camo filter engaged.
Shields are gone.
Upstairs, upstairs. Wait. Okay, you okay? You okay? Are we all good? Can we close these windows? No? Oh, yes. Okay. There we go. That little square right there. That one's from Ethan. Oh, that's right. I don't have any heavy ammo. No, it was funny. I wasn't necessarily part of the group. Bloodthirsty repeater. Okay. I was like, I really wanted to like the game, and then I played it, and I made a video, you know, and then I played it, and then I was like, wait, this is really hard. Maybe I don't like it, but I knew I had to give it a shot, like give it some time, and then it ended up being incredible. But yeah, it was funny how many people after day one were saying how bad it was. Extremely premature. And immature. No, just kidding. People can share their opinions, that's fine, but Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Where are they? I mean, I'm not going into that smoke, right? That's a bad idea, right?
Who's out there?
Wait for it. Wait. Man. I feel like... What did he have? He probably just had more shield than me or something. But, like, should I have gone for the head? R2-Y2 is still alive, though, so I'll... Do they even have a chance, though, with how aggressive that team was? No, I definitely should have just aimed better. I thought having the jump on him would give me enough rounds to, like, drop him, but... Shows what I know. At least I died to I, Jesus, H, Christ. Yeah, I should have, especially with the LMG, I should have waited for it to get to full speed because I knew he was around the corner with my ult. Man. Hindsight's 2020. I don't know if I mean, they're trying. I gotta give them, like, respect them because they're trying to get back, right? I feel like it just bailing if he's making the effort.
15 minutes remain.
We'll give him a shot. I'm not in, like, a huge rush. The problem is... No, they've got it. They've got it. It is a good opportunity for chatting. But now that I actually have the time to chat, I don't even know what to chat about. Just kidding. No, I was gonna say, I did have a thought. Movies, pizza, LA area. Okay, yeah, there was something I was gonna say earlier, but it has nothing to do with any of those things. Warhammer. Have any of you guys played Warhammer at all? Because I've just started getting into it and starting to build an army and buy the minifigures, and I've never done... Yes, so the answer is yes, you have played Warhammer. Yeah, so I'm building a Tau crew army, and before you make the jokes, yes, I was dropped on my head as a child, and they just came out with a new Kroot combat box, so if you don't play Warhammer, that just means it's like a discount set where you get multiple units cheaper, and I'm really excited. I just put in the order. It's a lot of money. Like, it's definitely, like, a lot of money, but it's something I was saving up for. I was gonna just buy the parts one at a time. Yeah, and that's funny because I actually feel like... Oh, come on, R2-Y2, you got this. They're being careful, which I appreciate. Oh my gosh. So, with the Kroot painting, I've actually found the Kroot to be a little easier, well, only in as much as I've got I'm using some contrast paint, so it's easy to cover it and fill in the cracks. Or not the cracks, but fill in, like the muscle spots and stuff, like the little curves of the body. And then I found a tutorial online. I wanted to do a scheme that wasn't necessarily the basic traditional scheme, and so I found a tutorial that I really liked, so I just followed it step for step. So that made it easier. The Tau, I don't really like any of the traditional Tau colors. So that's been a little bit harder for me to kind of like come up with something on my own. But I think I figured out like a paint scheme. That's so funny. I'm going to wait for R2-D2. If they're putting in this much effort to get us back, then I'm going to wait. But I feel bad that they're just trapped. Nice. Purple with metallic gold highlights. I see. I'm doing like a light blue with gold and silver. So we're on the same page there. Nurgle's awesome as well, though. Nurgle's very fun. I'm doing kind of like a gray blue with gold and silver, but I'm trying to figure out what the, you want to add some of the wear and tear, the scuffs in the armor to make them feel a little more lived in, and I'm trying to figure out what details those colors should be. This is awesome. R2-D2 is a hero. It's pretty, and it's just so fun and satisfying to be like, oh, okay, we're in. They just dropped all my stuff on the ground, those psychos. Okay. But no ammo. Oh, I need ammo.
Our way out.
But I don't have any ammo, guys.
You have 10 minutes to exfil.
Okay, at least I have 15 ammo. 15 rounds. Okay, let's go. We're not going straight to the exfil, R2-D2? They're just making their way around. Okay, great. Wait, I don't need to do that. Oh, nice.
You might need this.
Yeah, I do, actually. Oh, sorry, dude. Did I steal your weapon? That's fine. Okay, guys. This is it. If I'm worth anything. Oh wait, let me drop them my...
This your thing. See what? Shields here.
If there's anything I can do for these guys, now is the time. Okay. They're just taking care of some bugs. That's great. There's the exfil, there's the bots. Okay, how are we gonna do this, guys? I've got an EMP. So the moment they engage, I will also engage.
Heater in play.
Great. Great.
Engage.
Okay. Now I just gotta be ready because there's totally gonna be other teams coming. I mean, so far so good.
Found something.
Okay. We're almost there. Oh. That's just a bot, though. That's just a bot. I thought it was an assassin at first, and I was not excited. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, yes. Wow. R2-Y2, the real GOAT. That was incredible. We didn't necessarily get out with that much, actually, but let's see how much. Yeah, negative value, what we brought in. That's fine. At least we survived. Yeah, seriously, they're so goated for being that patient, because I think that's where a lot of people would fail. Okay, I'm going to do one more run, and then we'll call it. Do you guys... I don't know. I'm thinking of just trying Outpost again with a full, like, with all kitted out. What do you guys think, or should we do something different? Because I can also do a solo run. And if you have no opinions, then we can roll some dice. Okay. Okay. Good. That's exactly good. Yeah, I don't want to know those opinions for sure. We're gonna do a hardliner and then an AR. Am I mean? I thought I was crazy. I can't be both. Okay, I'm pulling out my 6-sided die. Just normal. D6. 1 and 2 is per. Wait. I don't even know what the options are. I don't even know. I'm gonna roll a D6 and see what happens, and then that'll determine what we do. A 3. I knew it. I knew exactly what that is. A 3 means we're going to do Dire Marsh, but with a full kit. Right? Or am I wrong? I'm anxious. What are you gonna say? No, it was not predetermined. I was going to say Outpost. Like I said before, I said Outpost, and then I rolled the die and it determined Perimeter. I'm gonna buy some stuff, just because I don't really. It's fine. The streamer is always right. Yep. That's true. Not only is that in the Bible, but in every other book of scripture as well. Except for the Tao Te Ching, which I don't know if is that technically a book of scripture. Okay, we've got some health. We've got a little bit of ammo, not a ton. We've got a shield, and then I am gonna buy some grenades. Nothing much. Unstable lead, dynamic compounds. We've got more of those. And then just with credits. You're killing me, Zen. You're killing me. That's my next goal, actually, is I'm working on making some custom emotes for the stream. So the trick is, wait, I've got grenades, I've got ammo. Yep, we're doing it. This is it. Outpost, Dire Marsh, squad, crew fill, ready. No, yeah, Twitch definitely like has a better like it's a lot easier to do lots of things on the stream, but I struggle enough to learn new things about YouTube, so Twitch is kind of like on the side. But I had one or two people like have found the stream through Twitch, so I'm kind of like making sure that's available. But so the thing with like the custom emotes is you have to make a membership to offer those to viewers, but I don't want to create. I'm eventually. Yes, I am streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. What's it called? Simultaneous dual casting, double streaming. But it's not, is it? That's a great point. I mean, I guess I hadn't thought about it because every time I stream, I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, and the Twitch is only recent as of like last week, so I'm still figuring it out. But I should put it in the bio. Good point. Oh yeah, but for like the custom emotes, YouTube, you have to do it with a membership, and I'd rather do a Patreon. I'm working on building out like kind of a Patreon situation that can have more benefits to like long form content, where I can offer some things that like because there's some stuff on YouTube that like I've had to cut out of my videos because of copyright and other things. So I just think creating a Patreon would be a cool way to be able to share like extended cuts, because I cut some stuff for optimization's sake because the intro maybe isn't performing as well, or I need to cut some things. So I think Patreon will just be a nice way for me to offer a little bit more and then give people the chance to support the channel. Long story short, I'm not going to do YouTube memberships, but to offer special emotes, you have to do a YouTube membership. So I'm gonna make like a YouTube membership that's like, I think if I can do it for free, then I'll do it for free, just so that when we're doing the streams, you guys can have access to. I think it would be fun for there to be little emotes exclusive to what we're doing on the stream and the channel, but that bot was being so unaggressive, I almost like questioned whether or not he was even trying to fight. Okay, I'm just making sure we don't get snuck up on. Always great to have an extra patch kit. You know what would be great is if I found, I'm gonna put a claymore up just to be a butt in case somebody comes to this building later. It's always the most satisfying thing to be, you know, somewhere else on the map, but then you just get the notification that you downed somebody because they ran into one of your claymores. All right, you all right? I'm just sticking. I'm not leading the charge here. I'm just kind of helping out my friends, so. Let's go see what Mr. Nixon is doing.
Ammo crate over here.
Oh, great. Yeah, that's great. You know what would be really great right about now? A medical cabinet. What I wouldn't do for one of those. It's crazy. Oh. That's a team, huh? Yep.
Engage. If it moves,
Go fix that. Metro. Reboot deployed.
I gotta lure him over. We gotta lure him over. Because I set up those claymores. I missed. Oh, I didn't miss. Oh, is that freaking drone? That's what it was. I was like, what is doing damage to me?
Prepare for increased hostile action.
I would like some ammo, though.
seeker deployed.
Oh, behind.
Danger spotted.
Or they're down there. That's funny. They literally hit the thing that I was saying. Okay, I do need ammo. I do need ammo.
Running steadily for 20 minutes.
Oh. Where are they? Oh, they're far away. They're far away. Hey, 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 there we go. Thanks for joining from Twitch. Oh man, oh man.
Seeker out.
No, don't.
Alert. An anomalous rift.
You gotta heal our buddy. You gotta heal our buddy. Watch our backs. Watch our backs. Yeah, yeah. The chats are combined. Wait, no. I thought I finished. Oh, oh. Yeah, the chats are combined. Though I do need to figure out a way to get them a little more accessible. I don't know if we're getting out of here. This is pretty crazy. Oh, oh. No! They had us flanked. Dang it. That's okay. Oh, you were right. You do have the emotes on Twitch. Nice. Okay, well, it was a decent effort. It was a decent effort. We did well that first team, but ended up getting third party. But that's just the way. Dude, thanks so much. Well, everybody who's joined the stream pretty much throughout the whole time. But Eason, Scaria, thanks guys for joining. Oh, that's so funny, Scary. I didn't even notice that there's Nurgle themed emote. That's fantastic. I actually don't know a lot about Nurgle. Call me what's the word? No, thank you, Ethan. Thanks so much for joining. And we'll be here next week on Thursday, 5 to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And next week we're going to talk about the Iron Giant. And yeah, yes, Scary, you're right. Apostate. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm a Nurgle apostate. So yeah, if you guys want to join next week, that'd be great. And then, of course, anybody watching the VOD can enjoy it pretty much immediately after. Yeah, I think we had like 2 successful exfils, but I'm gonna have more time to play this next week. So hopefully I'll have time to practice, and then we can try some ranked next week. Sweet. Well, thank you so much, guys, and really appreciate it. And we'll see you. Yeah, great. We'll see you next week. Happy marathoning. If I can figure out how to close this, maybe I have to stream forever. Because I don't. Okay, here we go. Okay, see you guys later. Bye.